Hey guys, I'm Kent Krebeck, Marketing Manager at Maverick Boat Group. I'm excited today to walk you through the all-new Pathfinder 2600 TRS. Since creating the bay boat revolution back in 1998, forever changing inshore fishing, Pathfinder hasn't stopped innovating. And every time we come out with a new model, we look for a hole in the market or a problem to solve, and that's exactly what we've done with the all-new Pathfinder 2600 TRS. Over the years, the TRS lineup has set the standard for fish-hard, family-friendly bay boats. Each model delivers the perfect mix of performance, versatility, and comfort that anglers and their families love. I'm excited to share with you that with the Pathfinder 2600 TRS, we've taken that legacy even further by removing any need for compromise. This is a true tournament-capable, fish-hard machine that seamlessly transitions to sandbar mode, offering comfort features like bow seating with forward-facing backrest, aft seating, sunshades, and a removable bow table, all without giving up an ounce of angler-focused performance. In this video, I'll take you through the 2600 TRS to show you how it pushes performance and comfort further than ever, dialing in the details that others overlook, from bait storage and fish boxes to the bow casting deck and seating layout. Starting off with the hull, the 2600 TRS offers Pathfinder's signature double-stepped high-performance hull. There's a reason this hull is dubbed the Bay Crusher, and that's because this Pathfinder hull absolutely dominates in its ability to quickly get on plane, stay efficient at speed, and deliver that signature Pathfinder ride, owning the chop in open water. While we're talking about ride, for the first time ever, Pathfinder is offering the Seakeeper ride system. With over 100 adjustments per second, gives you the perfect hull shot and soft ride every time. The 2600 hull is constructed with our Verus construction system, which stands for Vacuum Assisted Resin Infusion System. This process makes sure that every single piece of the hull is fully saturated with the perfect ratio of resin, making the hull incredibly strong and efficient. What's unique about our build process is that we simultaneously vacuum infuse the stringer system and hull, creating a single unified monocoque structure with superior strength and durability. This hull is super impressive when it comes to draft, especially when you consider how well it performs offshore or in a nasty chop crossing open water. Depending on how you have your boat rigged out, you can float in 12 inches to 15 inches of water. What that means is your trolling motor is going to hit before the bottom of your hull does. The fact that you can have a boat that performs so well in both offshore and shallow water applications is absolutely huge. The boat has no problem getting shallow to find bait in the morning, chasing tuna offshore, and then coming back inside to maybe sight fish deeper edges on a flat with the fly rods. The versatility of this boat is absolutely unmatched. When it comes to sandbar mode, I really like having a traditional style bay boat hull like this that's lower to the water. The shallow draft makes pulling up to the spot easy. Just drop the power poles and you're done. Also, when you hop off the boat, you're in much shallow water, which is nice for the kids or dogs. Now we're topside, let's walk through the boat bow to stern. Starting at the bow, we have two oversized 3/16 stainless cleats. All of the hardware on every Pathfinder is flush mount, snag free, and well thought out. You have three ways that you can anchor the 2600 if you option out your boat how this one was built. First, we've designed a great oversized anchor locker and plenty of space for your line and traditional anchor in the bow. Next is your power pole move trolling motor. I can't say enough great things about this product. It's as solid as a rock, powerful, quiet, and holds the boat well in anchor mode in a fast current. Whether you're fishing a patch reef, inlet, or slowly stalking fish, the power pole move is hard to beat. I've been told it's so quiet you can even successfully sight fish permit with it on the flats. Lastly are your dual power poles, which we'll talk about later once we get into the aft end of the boat. With all these great options, you're completely covered to anchor with ease in any situation. So next is a feature I'm super pumped about. Check out our new forward livewell. If you've ever done any kind of live bait fishing from the bow of a boat, you know how inconvenient it is to walk all the way aft to get another bait. Not to mention, the second you walk away, your fishing buddy takes your spot on the bow and then hooks the big one you missed because you had to go get more bait. Not anymore. Whether you're fishing a tournament where quickly getting another bait out counts, or you're putting another shrimp on for your little one without having to leave their side, the new 15-gallon forward livewell will be a feature that you immediately love. So one thing that Pathfinder is known for is their forward casting decks, and this is no exception on this new 26 model. You have plenty of room to comfortably throw the net or for a couple of anglers to cast up here. It's also very stable and feels natural to navigate the step down if you need to quickly fight a fish to the back of the boat. And for our freshwater anglers, this area can be equipped with an optional bass seat plate. One thing that I really appreciate about the quality of a Pathfinder is when you step on our lids, there's no creaking or shifting around. It feels very stable and well built. So we were just talking about how quiet the lids are when you stand on them, but let's talk about what's underneath. This boat has an all-new drain trough system. Let's check it out. This is a new design that allows for everything to flow backward on the deck. It's great because when you hose off the deck after you throw the cast net, you can just hose everything backwards and clean it out at the back drains. There's no more drain on each lid to clog and have to clean out. I really appreciate each small, thoughtful design like this that leads to a more streamlined day when fishing. Now let's talk about storage. You have long storage lockers port and starboard. These are great for tackle, towels, beach bags, or any other gear that your crew might bring along. In the center, you have an additional storage area forward, which is great for tackle or boat bags. This next feature is a big update for the Pathfinder 2600 TRS. We listened to your feedback. We understand that the previous model was a little bit inadequate in this area, so I want you to see how we've completely reimagined the new fish box on the Pathfinder 2600 TRS. With 43 gallons of storage space, you have plenty of room for multiple big fish in this new double insulated macerated fish box. With moving this box to the bow, it's also much easier to safely take your fish from the water directly into the box in one motion, which is how it should be done. Once again, no sacrifices on angler-driven design on this model. As you step down onto the lower deck, you have one more additional storage locker in the floor, which houses up 3 trolling motor batteries. So now that we've gone through all the fishing features on the front deck, let's talk about sandbar mode. The 2600 TRS doesn't disappoint when it comes to bow seating and other features to keep the crew happy all day. Option your boat with the bow cushion package, sunshade, or teak table for the perfect setup so your family can enjoy the sandbar all day. After you swim and play in the water, this is a great spot to relax and have lunch out of the sun. The integrated forward-facing backrests are one of my wife's favorite features in the bow area. She loves to be able to sit up here, leaning back in the comfortable cushions while watching the kids play or enjoying a view during the sunset cruise. On calm days, it's also a nice place to ride with the kids and dog. The teak table makes this area perfect for lunch hors d'oeuvres. I'm all about easy features on a boat. If it's a pain to get out and set up, I'm probably not going to use it very often. Our sunshades check the easy box. They're easy to quickly assemble or take down with 2 poles and a shade sail. When it's time to go, just pop off the shade and stick everything in storage and you're on your way. So moving back, we have this great additional seating area. The boat comes standard with this Engel cooler. You also have the option for a color-matched fiberglass cooler that you can match to the rest of the boat. The fiberglass cooler is well insulated and has plenty of space for food and drinks. This is also a great spot to sit when you have the teak table set up, as you can interact with everyone sitting up front in the bow. One of the great things about Pathfinder is that there's so many options. You can really build a version that works best for your needs. This specific boat is optioned out more on the hardcore fishing side of things, but depending on how you typically spend time on the water, you can order the boat with a traditional hardtop, with no hardtop at all, or with the second station tower, which we have right here. The second station is a great option when it comes to fishing, and it's also just a fun place to ride as well if it's calm out. My sons absolutely love riding up top with me. When the water's clear, you can really see down to the bottom and take in the views from that higher vantage point. For me at least, half of being out there is about clearing my mind and taking it all in, so having that extra height advantage to see everything is pretty cool. Moving aft, let's check out the console on the 2600 TRS. You have a side entry console door that leads to a spacious head or storage area. For this size of boat, it's very generous. The boat is available with an optional toilet that can be pumped out from the above deck fitting in the gunnel. On the aft side, you have access to the back of all of your electronics. You also have a convenient storage space for your teak bow table. So moving on, let's take a look at the beautiful helm on this Pathfinder 2600 TRS. So before we dig into the helm area here, I want to talk a little bit about how you can customize your Pathfinder. And one of the coolest ways that you can do that is with color. On this boat, we decided to add a black console insert that gives it a unique look. You can be subtle and only choose 1 or 2 places to add a pop of color, or go crazy and customize nearly everything. On this model, the different places that you can add custom color are to your hull, deck, console and cooler, console insert, hardtop underside, second station pod, helm seat base, and your leaning post livewell base. I encourage you to head over to our website after you finish this video and try out our Build a Boat feature. Just click the Build Your Boat option on any model and you can build your dream Pathfinder. As you pick different options, you can see the boat rendering change colors and features in real time. Now, back to the helm. On top of the console, you have a shelf area with your standard compass and 2 cup holders. Moving down to the dash, we have twin Garmin 8610s centered for a clean look. Below that, you have a Yamaha gauge, power pole remote, and your backlit Pathfinder switch panel. Moving further down, we have your black Edson wheel to match our black and white look with a blinker style jack plate switch. Beside that is your Seakeeper ride controls, a wireless cell phone charger, Yamaha Binnacle, JL audio head unit, and autopilot controls. We've engineered the console so all the key components are in easy reach. This boat can be optioned with multiple electronic configurations, so again, this is a great thing to explore on our website. Moving down further, you also have these 2 glove boxes which double as footrests. We have a couple of different helm seat options for this model. You can get your standard helm seat tackle station with LeBrock seats or our new leaning post livewell seat. This boat was optioned out with the leaning post livewell. If you choose the standard seat, you can adjust the bottom of the seat to fold up so you can run the boat in the leaning post position or while seated. With either seat, the 2 glove box footrests are really nice to have because it gives you a place to put your feet no matter the seating configuration. When you're running, it's nice to be able to brace yourself with your foot in a solid place. So we've talked about it a little bit, but one of the new standout features for this model is our new leaning post livewell. This is a killer new option for this model as you can now hold a ton of bait while still keeping a comfortable seat for the family. It has a nice fold-out tackle tray and footrest on the front and a tackle drawer on the backside. With 27 gallons of bait storage in the leaning post, 15 gallons in the bow, and another 36 in the aft deck livewell, you're not going to fall short on live bait storage in this boat. Next, let's talk about rod storage. No matter which option you choose, no hardtop, or second station, the port side of your console will have 4 rod holders. On the gunnels, you'll have 4 standard rod holders with the option to upgrade to 6 more. If you choose the leaning post livewell like this boat has, you'll have 2 additional rod holders as well as 2 more that double as holders for your backrest. If the leaning post tackle station seat is more your style, you can option it out with an additional 4 bank rod holder. With the second station hardtop, you have 4 more rod holders as well as the option for kingfish rod holders. Lastly, under the gunnels, there's plenty of storage for fly rods, gaffs, or deck brushes. Moving to the aft portion of the boat, we have freshwater and raw water washdowns. I also really like the new deck drain set up on this boat. You have a dual deck drain on both sides of the boat. This helps when there's multiple people in the boat and weight is shifting around. There's multiple points where water can drain out. If you option the boat with a freshwater washdown, it comes with a 9-gallon holding tank, which is plenty of fresh water for a day's adventure. Next, we have this great aft casting deck. Once again, no creaking when you stand on our hatches. There's plenty of space whether you're emptying the cast net or fighting a fish. It's easy to hop up here and fight a fish all the way to the back if it tries to take you around the motor. Inside the back deck are some great hidden features. Centered is your flip-up 3rd row seating. One thing that I really like about this space, the aft deck is slightly recessed to create more cockpit space for offshore fishing. When you fold this seat up, it's the best place to sit in the house. You're protected from any side spray if it's windy, and you're out of the wind in general. It's just all around a very comfortable place to sit while underway or at rest. On either side, you have matching compartments. The port side is your standard aft live well on the boat that we talked about earlier. If you don't get the leaning post live well, you can also option out the starboard side as a second live well. Otherwise, it serves as a dry storage compartment. This area also houses 2 batteries, one for cranking and one for house. Now, let's talk power. The Pathfinder 2600 TRS is rated for up to 450 horsepower. In this specific boat, we have the Yamaha 350. Depending on how you spec the boat, there's several great power packages available for you to pick from. The Atlas jack plate allows you to get up from a hole in shallow water or run skinny while on plane. The Pathfinder 2600 TRS has a large fuel cell with 88 gallons of fuel capacity, so you can count on plenty of range for wherever the day takes you. It can be equipped with dual or single power poles that can be deployed with the touch of a button for anchoring when fishing the shallows or hanging out the sandbar. I also use these when launching at a dock to keep the boat exactly where it needs to be. It's super easy when you launch the boat, you can just power pull down. A great feature for the sandbar or swimming is Pathfinder's integrated swim platform. The dive ladder recesses into the swim platform for easy boarding from the water. One other thing that people love about Pathfinders is their ease of launching and trailability. Our optional Ameritrail trailers are custom to fit each of our models and are one of the highest quality trailers on the road. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about the Pathfinder 2600 TRS. It's proof that performance and versatility don't have to compete. It's everything you expect from a Pathfinder taken to the next level. To learn more about the Pathfinder 2600 TRS, visit pathfinderboats.com/boats. You can also visit your local dealer or follow us on social media to stay in tune with shows and events.